Under the Covers proudly presents Thunder Chats Radio, Under the Thunder.
Thunder, 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 thunder chats. Thunder, 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 thunder chats. Thunder, 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 thunder chats. Thunder, 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 thunder chats.
Podcast radio, yeah.
Yahoo! Ow! 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 Three's a crowd. Four's a Schlau.
There was no more words
I was
from
just
there.
making a comment that it's our third
Oh, third, yeah.
trio.
Welcome to the third one.
Yep.
My name's Steve.
Kev, Thunder the Covers. You've
You
seen
know
us.
it.
You know it.
We haven't really had much feedback about these podcasts yet,
No,
have
a few listens here and there.
we? Yeah. I think it's gradually going up. I think people hopefully enjoyed it. We enjoyed doing it more than probably people enjoyed listening. I
Yeah.
reckon, maybe, yeah.
No, I don't know.
It's more for us. More for us, I think.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. Let's play the first song, eh? This is us. Ha! Isn't
Always
it?
us.
Always us. This is an unreleased track as of yet, and I do intend on releasing it soon, but we'll just see, because...
I would like to state that this was recorded years before Muse's Survival song.
Do you think this is like Survival?
There's a bit in it, yeah, very similar. So, see if you can catch it.
Yeah.
If you hear it, just drop a comment below, as Steve would say.
Yeah, and if you're not keen on it, skip on.
Yeah, skip on, son.
That is if you're listening on YouTube. Who knows where this might end up in the future.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Crave, that's us, with If I Don't. It's like Survival.
Just the main riff. There's a bit in Survival that goes
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
When I first heard the Muse song, I was like, we've done that.
Crave. If I don't.
If you don't what?
If you don't know the way, then you do.
We hadn't figured out how to write a concise, short song, had we, at that point in our lives?
It don't matter, Kev. Short length isn't everything.
Don't I know it?
Interested about that version. I think I was going to replace it, but I don't think I will. If you heard the little nugget in there of Kev deleting his trash, then congratulations. That version of the song actually is the wrong version. It doesn't have any bass on it. So if you want to hear the bass, maybe you should come to our next gig, because I think we'll be playing that song.
Really?
Yeah. It's been requested.
When's that going to be and where?
It's going to be on the 26th of October, and it's going to be at Rehab in Harrogate.
2014.
2014, yeah, fancy that. I mean, if you're listening in the future, like, who knows where we are?
What?
Who knows where we are now?
Right now. At wherever you are. We are wherever you are at whatever
We're
time
with you.
are.
We are timeless pieces.
Yeah.
And that brings us on to our next act, who are very much timeless pieces in the Thunder the Covers, Thunder Chats radio scene.
Well, yeah, we've talked about these every week, haven't we?
Yeah, it's our good old friend Jim Green back on the scene.
Yeah, the Milk and Biscuits.
Milk and Biscuits. This is in his original band, The Kicks.
Yes. Is this the York-based song?
This is the York-based song.
I mentioned it in episode 2 or 1, and I said...
It's good. It's really nice. This whole EP is really nice. I don't think it's online anywhere, but I'm trying to convince them to put it online so that people can buy it.
Didn't you listen in school when they said never use the word nice to describe anything?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this CD is nice.
Okay, this CD is... I can't even think of another word for it. Nice fits it. No, nice fits it.
Okay. Like nice biscuit.
It's like... It's gentle and mellow.
Okay.
But also a bit Yorkshire.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the Kicks, who then became... Oh no, they just became Flails after that. I thought they went through loads of different band versions for a second there. No.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, let's do it. Let's get on with it. This is Shambles.
Shambles.
See, it's nice.
It sounds like Pac-Man or something.
It's getting late by the station. The last trains are rolling in. You're just stepping off your doorstep.
We only ever mentioned Jim Green, but there's 3 other people in the band.
We should mention them, shouldn't we?
Tattered jeans, running fingers through your hair. When I stop to ask what's wrong with you, whoa, you just sit down and stare. You're like this going down the Shambles. Well, I've seen you horn doorbells streets at night. Though there may be rough down to the tracks tonight. Don't go down to the tracks tonight. Don't go down to the tracks tonight. Don't go down to the tracks tonight. Going down Shambles. I've seen you holding your bell at the streets at night. Though there may be rough ground beneath your feet, I know you won't trip up on me. Don't trip up on the cobble walls. 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 You lost your mind by the turnstile. There's no boundaries hold you back. You're trapped in the eye now. Going round, 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 round. You lost your mind by the turnstile. There's no boundaries hold you back. You're trapped in the eye now. Going round, 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 round,
The Kicks with Shambles.
Your life is going down Shambles.
So they mention a place called The Tracks, and that's an area in York that people might know if they're from Poppleton.
Oh, Poppleton. Do not go down to the tracks.
It's an abandoned station.
Is it? I thought it was like a
no,
dog
it's-
track, isn't it? An old dog track?
I'd have no idea.
Or something.
I've never been.
I've been before. We had like a church event there, I think.
Really?
Sure, there was like a barbecue or something.
Oh.
Yeah. It was such a great time that Kev forgot it, along with all the other good memories in his life.
While that was on, Steve, you mentioned that there's other members in the band.
Yeah,
I wasn't aware of this.
We
I thought it
always-
was just Jim and the milk and the biscuits.
Every time we play one of their songs, we just mention Jim Green. But
and he's just the bassist, he said.
Yeah.
He only plays the bass.
no, come on. He on the previous episode we had him playing one of his actual songs where he was singing on it as well. That was more of a Jim Green song. This was a Kicks track. I can't remember what I was going to say, but
Were you going to talk about the other band members?
yes, the other band members. Yeah, sorry, my brain's dead tonight.
Yeah.
So there's three other guys in the band.
Down a Shambles.
Yeah, Alid is the I guess he's like the brainiac behind Flails, really. He's the one that he sat through all the mixing with me, and he had ideas. He had the ideas.
You're saying he is the brains in the band.
No, I'm saying there's always a driving member of where the creative direction goes, and he was that.
Yeah.
You know, much like with our band, it's you.
Yeah, right.
Kid, we joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other guys in the band are equally as worth mentioning as Jim Green.
Go on then.
Alid, Joe. I forget his second name.
That's
Joe on
alright.
the drums.
Yeah.
And Joe, the other guy, totally can't remember. But he left. He left.
Very unfair.
He left the Kicks, and then they made Flails as a three-piece.
Oh, okay. Do you know what I thought of when we were listening to that? I know we're talking about this song an awful lot.
It's
but
alright.
Just check this out. You know the In-Betweeners?
Yeah.
It's like the music in the In-Betweeners.
I was getting back on the bus home from school after pissing my pants.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's getting late, but
I was trying to think of an impression to do, but I really couldn't go on.
Oh no, I'm better at doing the other one. That was awful. I don't even know which one I was supposed to do.
Was you doing Will? Will?
Let's try again.
Try.
C for 14? Yeah, completed it, mate.
Yeah, I got with a girl last night. It was min. Yeah, mate. Oh, briefcase idiot.
Hey,
Stupid face.
Hey.
You're a ding dong.
yeah, you're like Neil's dad who likes boys.
And bums.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's run its course now. Yeah. Next up then, the BlackCarousel.
Who are these guys?
Well, if you listen right up, Kevin, I will tell you. This is a guy that I went to uni with. He was in all of my.
You went to uni.
I know we have this convo every time. Yeah, he was in all of my recording groups, and we got along really well. He's called Gaz. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, he's called Gaz, and he wrote this himself, and I think we all kind of chipped in and performed. I was teching on this session while he kind of performed, and yeah, it's called Whiskey Stomp. It's kind of it's like a hobo folk kind of thing. Folky hobo, stompy, stamp your foot, tap your leg, get a beer, and hang out.
You're so odd. You're a very odd person.
Anyway, here it is. It's called Whiskey Stomp.
You wait some more.
Seize the day, seize the day. Hit the road.
What was that gonna be?
There's an advert.
All right, okay. You wait some more.
But then he started singing, so I couldn't finish whatever I was going to say.
Seize the day, seize the day. Hit the road, go your own way, and throw back your whiskey. Let the freedom in. Throw back your whiskey. Let the freedom in. Hobo the train, hobo the train. Take that wagon far away. Hobo the train, hobo the train. Take that wagon far away. Take me back to where I was led astray. Turn back the clock for just one day. Hobo the train, hobo the train. Take that wagon far away and throw back your whiskey. Let the freedom in. There's a man that lost his way. There they say, there's a man that lost his way. They don't care about what I say, cause I prefer to live this way. Seize the day, seize the day. Hit the road, go your own way, and throw back your whiskey. Let the freedom in.
Cut this one.
Cut it. You don't like it?
I do like it. It's just a bit long.
Do you only listen? If you see a song and you see it's longer than 2 minutes, do you just go, no?
I hunt out the radio edit.
Seize the day, seize the day. Hit the road, go your own way. Seize the day, seize the day. Hit the road, go your own way. Throw back your whiskey.
Carousel,
Yeah.
Whiskey Stomp.
Yeah.
Kev likes that one.
I did, but it's just a little bit long again. I'm sorry. I'd be looking for the radio edit.
Do you know what Kev does? On his phone, he only has radio edits of everything. So he even takes entire albums and he cuts them himself into radio edits. No song on Kev's phone is longer than 2 minutes. Otherwise, he just switches off.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I was thinking about what other interesting topics there were on that song. We played the Calvinists before, and Mark, the guitarist of the Calvinists, was actually playing the mandolin on that track.
I was gonna say RSI or what, man? Repetitive
Oh, sorry,
strain
right,
injury.
I get it. I don't know. When you said RSI, I was thinking of the band RSJ, local Yorkshire rockers.
No, not them.
No, RSI, the injury, yeah. So yeah, I really like that one.
What?
Takes me back.
Dooshkanoo.
Dooshkanoo. This we'll let's jump
But
straight
it's not
in.
spelt like douche.
No, this next group, pop group, these are some boys that I'm trying to make this not sound weird. I was kind of mentoring them, I guess, into a band format.
Ooh, Dooshkanoo.
Dooshkanoo, yeah. It's our younger cousin Timmy, and his.
I thought we just played Dooshkanoo. That was the Black-Carousel. Sorry.
You're just jumping ahead.
Yeah, I was like,
it's all right. We've talked quite a bit so far. We should get into the next track. So this is Dooshkanoo.
so it's part of like a youth group.
Yeah, there's a youth group, and I was running a music workshop, and so I pieced together this band out of these sort of
Delinquents.
inbreds.
Yeah, inbreds.
Included our cousin Timmy, who was playing right hand side guitar in this song, I believe. So they didn't know what they were doing, and I kind of formed them and I sculpted them myself.
Oh, well, aren't you great?
No, I'm just
do
saying.
you sing on this as well?
No, I don't actually. No, this is all entirely them performing it, but I did help to write it, so I gave them a bit of musical direction.
Okay.
The song is called "The Old Days," and it's great. Kev's gonna love it.
You drink and smoke and have sex in the rage. Your personality's under constant change. Then you could just live on grand checks. Got 3 kids cause you haven't protected sex. You think you're so Indian raw. Think you're above us, drink the piss on the floor. You like chart music, you're so mainstream. You use the word dream and it makes me wanna scream. Whatever happened to the Beatles and the Doors? Nowadays the kids are all drug addicts and whores. Snappers and upstep and all the rest. It seems the old days were the best. You run a screw up, you think you're so cool. Don't care about education, so you don't go to school. Something's wrong with this generation. All over this goddamn nation. Hanging around the streets in the dark. Smoking weed by the swings in the park. Do you think it should be so much better? We should really try it out, but whatever. Whatever happened to the
It's good chorus. Like the chorus.
Yeah, that's the part that I helped with. But I wanted them to write it themselves, so I just kind of guided them a bit.
and all the rest. It seems the old days were the best. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever happened to the Beatles and the Doors? Nowadays the kids are all drug addicts and whores. Snappers and upstep and all the rest. It seems the old days were the best.
Dooshkanoo. The Old Days.
I liked that.
I did as well. You looked at me as if you was. No, well, I liked that.
Yeah, but when it started, you were like, Kev's gonna love this. And
No, I said that because I was genuinely.
I thought you were like,
sorry, mate. I just have sarcastic undertones all the time. I really can't
I
help
liked the
it.
chorus. Who
Yeah.
wrote the chorus?
Not entirely me on my own. No, I just, like I said, I gave kind of guidance as to where it was going. So they had a few little ideas, and I.
Will they be listening to this?
I don't know. I know that Timmy will. He'll probably be
Timmy.
mortified. Timmy playing that right hand side guitar, the Mr. RSI, as Kev would call him. Yeah. So that was that. The old days. We recorded that live at the place where we were practicing. So yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, yeah.
Steve?
They are quite young. I'll mention they are quite young as well. Very, very young boys. Probably about 15 or 16 when they were doing that, so...
Not as old as that, were they? 14, 15, were they?
Actually, yeah, could have been 14, yeah. So you got,
Handsome
hats off to them. They were rocking.
Handsome.
Hands on them.
Handsome.
Okay, next up, let's go with it. This is the Patron Saints. These are the last guys and girl that I recorded, that I finished the project for. They're from York. They're like sort of teen rock. Teen rock, I think that's...
Teen rock? Are you making up genres now?
You can.
All right,
These
well,
days...
let's make up genres
What
from now on.
do you think they might be?
Well, I don't know. I haven't really heard much of them, but
It's
I'm
Connor's band.
Yeah,
Connor,
I know. Yeah. I predict
a riot.
Fish and chip shop blues. Right? Let's see if I'm right.
All right, this is Break You.
Me and Will were getting on the bus again.
Right then, right you guys,
Is your mum gonna be there?
Yeah, she's well fit.
I know you've been hiding something from me, something I'll get you to confess. Don't try and act like you don't know what's going on. It's your fault you got yourself in this mess. I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break you. All your lies, your alibis, you're just like all the other guys. I'll break you. I'm gonna break you. I'll check all the messages on your phone. I'll go through all your calls. Whatever it takes, I will find out what's going on. And when I do, I'll kick you in the balls. I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break you. All your lies, your alibis, you're just like all the other guys. I'll break you. I'm gonna break you. And I've seen the way that you look at the other girls. Seen all of the secrets you've been trying to hide will be unfurled. And I know that you were with her the other day. But that's okay, cause I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break you. All your lies, your alibis, you're just like all the other guys. I'll break you. I'm gonna break you. I'll break.
I hope you're listening to this nice and loud, guys. It's the sound of summer.
So yeah, that was the Patron Saints with Break You.
It's good.
They broke Kev.
They broke me. Did they mention kicking in the balls in
They
that
did.
song?
They They certainly did, Baldrick.
Could you be the boss, Blackadder?
I was going to try and do a Baldrick, but no chance. Oh, here's my Baldrick. Hey, Mr. Blackadder. Don't be so nasty all the time.
I like turnip.
Now, when you say...
That's good.
When you say that, Mr. B, what do you mean?
Baldrick, I mean, no.
Excuse me for 1 minute. Oh, God! One of my favourite scenes.
When you say
God,
you're
I mean our Lord Father.
You're not using. You are thinking about God.
Of course I am.
You're not using this name in vain.
Yes, okay.
Should we talk about something?
Yeah, let's talk about. Oh, let's talk about. Okay, Kev. Hey, Kev, what are you listening to at the minute?
I'm listening to this thing that we recorded for the backing track.
No, don't be silly.
It's really loud, actually, in my ears.
have-
It might be a bit too loud. Can you turn it down a bit?
There, that's a bit better.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, what? Not right now. I mean, what music have you got on your playlists? What you listening to?
I've been defying my own musical tastes lately and listening to anything I want.
Brilliant.
No,
How about band names?
It's a good place. Yeah, it's a good place to be because you sometimes restrict yourself and say, "I'm not listening to that. It's that kind of music." You grow out of that eventually, and I've finally grown out of it. But I listen a lot at the moment to St. Vincent. Very interesting music, not for everyone, and it took a while to get into as well. But I always find that they're the best kinds of musics. I also managed to catch them live in Leeds a few weeks ago, and
seeing as though you're the king of genre naming, what genre do you play some under?
I can't name the genre there. I honestly can't.
Well, is it? Am I right in thinking it's kind of guitar music-ish?
Well, Annie Clark is the front woman, and she plays the guitar. And she's
are you stalking
really good.
them? Are you stalking them?
Yeah, I'm stalking them. No, I'm just really into them. All their albums are good. The last one is particularly good, self-titled.
Yeah.
And the song that got me started into them, I heard on Six Music, and it's called "Digital Witness," and that's a good starting point because it's a what do they call them drugs where it's like the stepping stone.
Paracetamols.
No, the stepping stone one. That's the one to get you into the rest.
All right.
And aside from that, I've also been only listening to Faith No More, which is I feel like all my friends betrayed me by not telling me about them. And not telling me to get into them because they're great.
You've been telling me to get into them as well, and I need to just have a look on Spotify. And
I always knew the greatest hits. I always knew the big songs.
You want it all, but you can't have it.
And now I've got into the rest of their catalogue, which is very varied and very out there. Similar to St. Vincent, there's some weird stuff. If you can manage to see St. Vincent live, by the way, do, because it's even better live than it is recorded.
One of them.
Just very interesting music.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Do you want to talk about yours, or shall we play another song?
Let's play another song and then we'll come back to what I'm into at the minute. This is called Propaganda TV, and this also features Mark from the Calvinists. This is a track we recorded for our first year uni project or second year, I can't remember. But it features a guy on the drums who is now in this band called Sea Waves, who have had a song played on the Mercedes advert, and and one of his songs was this week played at a Manchester United football match, like in the half-time slot. So you can check them out. They're called Sea Waves. They're very, very different to this.
Which is sacked in the morning, sacked in the morning, sacked in the morning.
It's not like that. It's like hyper electronic-y. Sort of. They're called Sea Waves, and it's kind of like listening to the sea. It's that kind of.
Okay.
If that helps. But anyway, this track, we all kind of chipped in. Oh, I played the synth on it. Believe that. I played the synth. We was in the studio, and there was like, guys, this song really needs something, and I was like, I've got it. Pass me the piano. Boom, and I did it, and that's how it happened. So here it is. This is Propaganda TV.
You start wars, put fuel in your cars, keep the peace in the belly of the beast. Gun in fist, where weapons don't exist. You take life, save kids and wives. captain's beat, 'cause I'm not like you now. And I don't like you, and I don't want to, 'cause I don't like you now. Na na na, 'cause it's a rock garden for all the TV sets. Keep your music in your ears. If you don't want to lose, then don't make me
Yeah, feeling that, mate?
You waste time, it's the blind leading the blind. You tell lies, but we infiltrate your spies in the house of love. Heaven sent us from above, we're the angels with the broken wings. When I was young, I made myself promise never be another superboss to a big office. Shiny shoes, got in a coffin. Everything you want from me equals up to nothing. When I was young, I made myself promise never be another superbox in an office. Me and Sue, shiny shoes, got in a coffin. Everything you want from me equals up to nothing. 'Cause I'm not like you, and I captain me, 'cause I'm not like you now. And I don't like you, and I want to, 'cause I don't like you now. Na na na. Na na na. 'Cause it's a rough garden for our TV sets. Keep your music in your ears. If you don't want to lose, it'll make me chill. Na na na. Na na na.
That was Luke Benson and the Jammy Todgers, Propaganda TV.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of a Smashing Pumpkins vibe, I think.
Bit more synth though, yeah?
Yeah, you know.
Kev liked my synth part.
That synth part was either going to make it or break it, Steve, and I think you made it.
I think it did. In our presentation featuring that song, they were like, the song was okay, but that synth part. They said that. I was like, wow, really? But yeah, on the Oys, that was actually featuring myself as well. I was the Oi master. And I think Mark from the Calvinists again, he was on the backing vocals doing the.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's quite a bit of
Dandy
stuff in there.
Warhols.
It's funny when I talk to Mark about that song. He's Irish. He's like, oh, I really hate that song, Steve. It's really horrible.
I don't know about that.
Absolutely horrible.
That song was really far away.
Do you know, I really hated doing that song. It's absolutely terrible. He'll scold me so bad for that.
What, for the Irish accent?
Terrible. It's not even. No, because you see, he's a little bit more sort of like
Louis Walsh.
like this. Yeah, but not so much. It's more about I'm not good at his voice, but.
So, Steve, what have you been listening to and why?
Oh, I'm so excited to possibly introduce people to Death from Above 1979. They just had a fresh album out after a 10-year gap.
Yeah.
And my goodness, does it pound you in the face?
Now, they're a two-piece, aren't they?
They are like the original Royal Blood, I guess. Bass and drums from about 10 years ago.
Different vibe.
Yeah. I would say, and Kev disagrees with me on this, but I would say that they're more sort of high energy than Royal Blood. But both bands are equally good.
I don't disagree with the high energy, but there's a totally different vibe from both
Definitely,
bands.
yeah.
Both rock.
And if
very hard.
If you've not heard of Royal Blood either, you certainly need to have a listen to them. They're big in the UK at the moment. All out of nowhere, really. They got massive in the last 2 years.
Just very sudden.
Yeah, and that's a good album. But this Death from Above album, I've been trying not to listen to it because I fear that I'm going to outplay it in the next month.
That's
and
a good feeling.
We're off to see them this month, aren't we, Kevin? Oh, I can't wait. So they're like, drum and bass, but they're so good. If you've heard that song by Data, which goes, "Maybe you're one in a million.
Yeah.
I should have left you alone." Well, that's the singer out of Death from Above.
Isn't that by Just
Data. It's by Data.
Oh.
It's by Data.
Oh, is that?
If you're from America, it's Data.
Oh, Data.
Yeah,
Data.
and it features the singer of Death from Above.
So what's the stepping stone song to get you into
Oh
Death from
my.
Above 1979?
From the new album, for me, it has to be, and I'm gonna have to find the name
Is it
of
Virgins?
it. No, not
Where have all the virgins gone?
the thing is, every song on that album
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a banger for me.
It's a
I
great
absolutely
album.
love it.
Same. Same.
There's one song that I really like on it.
Should we start playing your recordings and play Death from Above?
I think we should do that one time.
Yeah, we'll get in trouble though.
Yeah. Right, we're here. It's White is Red. I would say that song off this new album is a good stepping stone. White is
And
Red.
What
by
about
Death
the
from
song
Above.
that first got you into them? Can I answer the question? I think I know what it is. I think it's Dead Womb.
Yes, it was Dead Womb, which starts with Microsoft Sam as
one
the
of those.
yeah.
Great riff in that though.
Oh yeah. And the first time I heard that as well, I was like, "This is mental. What is this?" And then
It's really lo-fi, isn't it?
yeah, it is. And I can't stress enough how good this latest album is. I'm probably overselling it, but
They won't like it.
check it
anymore.
out. Check it out, really. So yeah, that's it. Next up, little track from us. If you've not heard Amazeballin yet, where you been, man? Where you been? This is our rip on current pop music.
Top 40 radio.
Yeah, before you play
Gosh.
it, Kev, I feel like people still don't quite get why we did it or how we did it. How did we do it?
Okay.
How did you do it, even?
We sat around the table, didn't we? We were listening to Will I Am.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, come on, seriously. So we wrote a load of words down that he regularly uses and some extras, just one word at a time. We wrote down like swag.
You were
and
checking out
holler.
popular internet phrases as well on some online site.
Yeah,
We found all these words like dink, dual
Dink.
income, no kids.
Yeah, which is what I'm currently living it as.
A dink.
I'm Dink.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were all on the piece of paper in front of me while I was recording the vocals, and I just randomly picked words and made phrases. I don't know. It was all very spontaneous, and then it was just edited together into a song.
Yeah, and the verses, we did about 3 or 4 takes of the whole thing, and he literally just made up the verses on the spot. They told, I don't know what to say to you, but I go over and I think I'm gonna buy a drink for you. But you'll see what we mean. It's definitely, I love listening to it. It makes me laugh so much.
Well, there's lots of outtakes as well that we should put up sometime.
Maybe we should do it. We could do it in one of these radio shows. Maybe that might.
Well, should we
we'll
play
do that?
Play it next time when we?
Well, no, we've talked it up a bit now, so maybe we should play it. But also the music. To make the music, we just went through the sample library that I've got and picked out the most hilarious sounds that we could find.
Yeah.
If it didn't make Kev laugh, I didn't pick it as a sound.
Yeah.
And then we threw it all in and just put it together. We put the whole song together in about 1 hour. And then this just shows how easy it is to make one of these trash pop songs that makes loads of money. Anyway, check it out. This is it. Amazeballin.
Yo, hey, rock, hey, hashtag, oh my god. Why we be thunderthecovers? Hey, smash it. Rock, yeah, we got a girl, huggle and holler girl. I'm a man, dope, killing it world with a French dollar burl. Rockets, we be fly, beats be banging knowledge. Don't ask why I'm a VPD, I'm rocking through the knowledge. Jam, 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 jam. What dink, wherever, dollar. Baby, I'm on the beach with you, I'm lying on my towel in my crib on the beach. Where's the body? Lying chin on the beach today. Got the rivers running on our way. Stay dancing in the club too late. We be Amazeballin from the evening to the morning, okay? I'm just ripping here. I don't know what to say to you, so I go over and I think I'm gonna buy a drink for you. I'm in the club tonight. bang in the club and the party's over there. And damn that ass is rocking and the honey's everywhere.
Huggies. As in nappies.
Honeys.
Picture of sex on the beach and drink it together. Drink it together. Amazeballin holler, Amazeballin dollar, Amazeballin fresh, Amazeballin roll rock. Hey, I would hit it rock. Hey, I would hit it lowage in the lolage. Ride in my crib's got 4 wheels. I'm jacking up the hood and I'm shoving it right.
There it was.
Amazeballin.
Amazeballin.
Kev don't know what he just said.
That last line, I didn't know where I was going with it. And
That was
right.
one of the funniest things that I've ever seen.
Experienced.
And that voice, that's a fresh voice. Kev, who's that?
Who's that?
Fresh.
That's our mum.
Our mum, Shirley Crave.
Craven. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hey, Beth's presents still over there.
What?
I know, I took it
Beth
for
a
a...
present
I
yet?
took it, it's... Never mind. Anyway,
She's
yes.
had to put up with a lot of banging
No.
drums.
Steady.
A lot of loud music
Over
while
the
Steve's
years.
been
I think
recording.
what Kev's saying is she's put up with a lot over the years with us recording. Never mind just me.
Well, there's 4 drummers in the house.
There is 4 drummers in the house.
There are.
And when they come in one by one from work and they all want to go on the drums to thrash out the day.
Yeah, there was a big queuing up for the drums today, and I just wanted to get on with my work. You know?
Even Mac.
It's very therapeutic.
Talking about the studio room, which we converted into the studio, which has the drums in. And,
The bedroom that you converted
I
into
used
a
to
studio.
live in this here room, and then...
There used to be a garage.
Hey, Shirley, what do you think to this music?
Oh, this is sleazy. It's quite smooth. Smooth enough for me.
That's all I wanted to know. This is a track I recorded at university, and I know you like your jazz, so I thought
I do.
have that on in the background while we just say hi to you. So, what's your fondest memory of myself and Kevin?
Oh, you can't put her on the spot like that.
Every day.
Ah,
Just every day.
okay.
She had a thought face on then.
She was thinking.
She was thinking, yeah.
You need to give her the questions beforehand to have a think about. What's
I
your
think so,
favourite
yeah.
song, Mom?
My favourite.
Yeah.
Well, probably Stevie Wonder. All I do is think about you.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
one. That is a good
That's
one.
mine and Dad's song.
They're all your and Dad's songs.
Oh, yeah, I've got a few.
All right. Well,
I was having a conversation with myself.
We've got another favourite song for you.
Have you?
we have. You're gonna love this one.
Go on, you
This
intro
is
it.
this is a band called We Sleep in This Machine, and I recorded these. It doesn't really matter when I recorded it. Like a couple of years ago, 2012 actually it was. It's the bassist is a good friend of ours, James Mason. And Shirley recalls already.
I remember the name
Yeah.
of the band.
This song.
I like the name of the band.
It's good.
I like the name of the band. We sleep in this machine, and I remembered it.
Yeah. Well, this song is called November, and all of their songs are titled with names of the months of the year. But there's like 3 songs called September, so it's slightly confused. It's September, September 2, and September 3.
Oh, it's like Autumn Shade by the Vines, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, there's a lot of autumn with them. Okay.
Don't forget, it's my birthday in November. Is that why you playing me this?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. I guess so.
I guess, yeah.
Shall play then.
We'll be back to talk some more after, but this is We Sleep in This Machine with November.
Birthdays and funerals, and I'll come your favorite to the drunk drink tonight.
bit of a contrast.
A stone cat. And see what makes this sugar pour from your veins.
So she waited for him on a park bench. They would sit there side by side. First meetings alone in 3 months. 10 minutes or more sat silent. Their skin would touch again there. Bones would break once more. Naming every battle she wore. Naming everybody touched. But 3 weeks later, he passed her window with a child upon his arm. He said, "Mother cannot be here, she's with another man." So she turned back to the streets to comfort all the lonely men, to get that money she had promised for her baby.
Baby. Oh, that's the end.
We sleep in this machine, baby.
Silence.
So, yeah. Shirley, thoughts?
I'm just looking at all those bands on there. That's amazing you recorded all those.
Shirley, that's only a fraction of the bands that I recorded.
That's what we played today on this.
I know.
That band that was just on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
boy drummer in underpants in my kitchen. I remember that one. I didn't know where to look all
Yeah.
day.
He was, yeah.
I hope you weren't looking. Yeah, no, you'd only be able to look at his pants, wouldn't you?
White undies.
Well,
White.
he said he always... Oh,
Clean
just
white
remembered.
undies, I
he, always,
think.
he said he always gets really hot while drumming, which obviously you do.
Yeah.
But, I've not seen a band literally strip right down to their undies.
Underpants.
He literally was just walking around the house for the most of the day in his underwear.
He was.
And the headphones kept falling off his head and the wire kept falling down his back. So he had me like taping the wires around his torso so that they stayed on. But he was like obviously getting hot and sweaty. Oh wait, no, that might have been another band actually. Gosh, I've recorded so many. But
I thought I saw that drummer recently actually, but I couldn't be sure because he was fully clothed.
should have been like, hey mate, get your nips out. Let's have a look. So yeah,
He's the vocalist as well, I should point out. Is he?
Yes. There's two vocalists in that band who I don't think they're going anymore, but there might be signs of them in the future. Very short-lived band. We know the bassist, and that's how I got the gig. Yeah, James.
We played with them, haven't we?
We have. We played a gig with them, yeah, and. Well, I always remember listening to them live. It sounded almost identical to the CD, so I was kind of pleased that it
was a good
what I did-
representation.
Yeah.
You
What I
captured
was
that.
going for, I was going for capturing them live, and it sounded almost the same as I was walking down the steps from the backstage area, which we were allowed to use that time. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That was the time because we were headlining. We got to use the special backstage area room.
I really don't like that about local gigs.
We went up there for
Where were
like
you?
10 minutes and then
Where?
it was just like
It was
18 at that point.
or
Oh, yeah.
it's now a gay bar.
Is it?
yeah, Pink Pony. Is it?
No,
Pink
it's
Pony?
changed again.
Changed again.
Connor from the Patron Saints
Oh
works
yes, the drummer of the Patron Saints who we played earlier.
Ah.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much done. Maybe we should just say about the next video or
Well, let's talk about the previous one because that's out now, isn't it? Kinks.
oh, the Kinks, yeah.
Finally,
I love it.
my mum likes it.
I
She
love
knows
it.
it.
She really liked it.
Got a lot of good comments.
It
haven't we?
really
In
got
fact,
me.
And in the last 2 weeks, it has gone from being our newest video to being our second most watched video as well.
Wow.
So
How's that happen?
I don't know if anything is ever going to touch the Daft Punk one, which is really high up in view count.
Not for some time, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah.
Let me just read a comment we got, actually, on Reddit.
Okay.
From the username Vegetable.
Yeah.
He's very kindly pointed out, I'm sorry, I can't stand this. It's horrible in my opinion.
Maybe you just didn't like the suits.
I really love it. I love the internet.
I really love the comments, the harsh comments. They're the best ones.
We
aren't
enjoy
they?
the harsh ones.
We do. So yeah, maybe you should put some harsh comments on this. I feel like this episode has been
It's been
bad.
bad.
This
not been
episode
good.
has been bad.
But we tried to bring it up again by bringing Mum in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's raised it a little bit.
A tiny bit, yeah. Yeah.
Much how she raised us.
A tiny bit.
What does that mean? Steve, you still got that mole on your bum? Looks like poo.
Steve, I used to wipe your bum. I used to wipe your bum, you know.
See, I
know where
developed
that-
a mole that looks a bit like poo since I grew up, Steve. Want to see it?
I'm alright, thanks. Yeah, so the next video is in production. We did the drums for it.
Yeah, we
The
did.
other day, and it went well. We did the drums for it also the day before, and it went really not very well for Kev.
If you go on Vine, or maybe it might be on Instagram now.
I think
Oh, we're
it
on
might
Instagram,
be-
by the way.
We are on Instagram.
Search for Thunder the Covers. Our sister Charmaine is running it.
She is administrative staff on that.
check out Vine because it shows me having a little hissy fit when I kept getting kept doing it wrong. Basically.
And it's really funny.
I love
it
Kev's
was,
hissy fits.
it was just before he cut his hair, and the hair movement on it is just incredible.
Yeah,
it really,
right
it really goes well. Yeah,
for the winter.
yeah, always.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Kev's
end it.
bald.
Well, thanks for joining us, Shirl, on that
I
last
couldn't
track.
get a word in edgeways.
I'm sorry
I'll let you off. Next time, I hope.
for a change. Oh,
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening, and sorry that you wasted a whole hour.
yeah. Please be as harsh as you can be in the comments. You know we love it.
Yeah.
As long as it's not about me.
Yeah.
Yay! Thanks for having me, guys.
We'll have you back
alright.
on again
We will.
in the future.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Cheers, mate.
See ya.
Let's fade out.
Yeah. Let's fade out.